Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a service that's been getting a lot of attention in the investing world, AlphaPix. You've probably seen their ads or social posts claiming insane performance numbers, especially that famous line, "Our picks returned 274%. Sounds amazing, right? But as you know, big numbers don't always equal big troop. So today, we're breaking everything down: the claims, the reality, the risks, and whether the service is actually worth your money. Let's start with what AlphaPix actually is. It's a stock picking subscription that sends you two stock recommendations per month, along with research notes, trade analysis, and performance tracking. Their whole marketing angle is based on their historical return rate, which they say adds up to more than 274% over a certain period. But here's the catch, and this is something they don't highlight. That 274 number is based on past picks, not guaranteed future results. And even those past picks may not reflect what the average subscriber actually earned. Now, let's break down the real meaning behind that 274%. If you dig into how services like AlphaPix calculate those numbers, you'll notice something. The returns usually come from a handful of huge winners, not consistent performance across all picks. That means unless you bought every pick on time, held it perfectly, and ignored the losers, your results would probably look very different. This is where the marketing starts to feel a little, let's say, optimistic. Another thing worth mentioning is timing. AlphaPix sends alerts after their analysts publish research, not necessarily at the best possible price. Stocks move quickly. If a subscriber buys late, or if the market is volatile, the actual return can be much lower than what's displayed in their performance charts. So even though the 274% number sounds impressive, your real-world results depend heavily on timing, discipline, and market conditions. Now let's talk value. AlphaPix is cheaper than some competing services, and to be fair, they do provide detailed breakdowns, explanations, and rationales for each pick. If you're a beginner and you want structured guidance, it can be useful, but it's important to understand that this is still not financial advice. These are ideas, not guaranteed profits. And like any stock picking service, they benefit even if you don't. Their revenue comes from subscriptions, not successful trades. One thing I really respect is that they do share disclaimers, but again, they're easy to miss. No investment service can guarantee consistent high returns, period. If anyone promises huge profits with minimal risk, that should always trigger your scam radar. To be clear, AlphaPix is not a straight-up scam. They do provide research, real analysis, and regular picks. But the hype around the 274% return needs context. It's not fake, but it's also not something the average investor should expect. So, who is this service for? If you're a beginner who needs structured ideas, or someone who wants monthly stock suggestions with explanations, it can be helpful. But if you're expecting to triple your portfolio just because a marketing page said so, you might be disappointed. My final verdict: AlphaPix is legit, but the marketing is exaggerated. Treat it as a research tool, not a profit guarantee. And please, never invest money you can't afford to lose. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next review.